Motherwell. Coyne's football travels took him to Celtic, plus numerous other clubs. The referee at Celtic Park is Kenny Clark. Celtic get this Coca-Cola Cup quarter-final started. They'll want to get over this hurdle, but they must be looking ahead and thinking that with Rangers and Hearts out in last night's matches, they have a real chance of going all the way in this competition. Larsson trying to pull the ball down. The hand signals are coming from the Celtic head coach, Win Jansen. It's a long chase for Owen Coyle, and that's cool play by Tom Boyd, and a lovely pass too for Stephen Mahe. Against Christie, and Kevin Christie forced into a fairly desperate challenge on the Dutch winger, and that's the first yellow card of the match with just 90 seconds gone. He's annoyed with himself because he was pulled out of position by Blinker. Good pass from Burley. He was in the right wing-back position for Scotland last Sunday. Central midfield is his role at Celtic. Nice touch from Larsson for Blinker. Donnelly and Thom in the middle. Up goes Simon Donnelly. Stephen Woods is lost. And it's a hugely disappointing effort that from Phil O'Donnell. He prefers the left foot. It fell to his right, with the Motherwell goalkeeper in no man's land. Thom manages to win the corner. The intervention there was from Willie Falconer, another former Celtic player. In the middle, Andy Thom and Simon Donnelly for the Reggie Blinker corner kick. Nodded down by Thom. Couldn't really get much power on it, and it was fairly easily collected by Woods. The concern for Motherwell here, though, was the room that Thom got to get in the header. From Tom Boyd, here's Donnelly! Well saved by Stephen Woods. It's still not safe, off the top of the crossbar. Simon Donnelly thwarted. And at the other end, it's a defensive header from MacKay, and then cleared by David Hannah. Long ball from Tom Boyd. Great control from Donnelly. Woods in the right position to block it. Back off the bar and into his hands. McMillan, it's not a good clearance. Andy Thom with Larsson on the outside, but he can go himself. In behind Denham! And Blinker! And Simon Donnelly's offside. Celtic Park erupted as the home fans thought they had the lead. It was Andy Thom who started the trouble for Motherwell with a really piercing run right at the heart of the defence. A nice cutback which went all the way through to Blinker, and his shot turned in by Donnelly, but clearly offside. Stephen Woods aiming for Willie Falconer. It runs all the way through for Tommy Coyne. Falconer beaten in the air by Hannah. McMillan's throw. Larsson on the counter. Reggie Blinker is peeling away. The return was aimed at Larsson, but it runs for Simon Donnelly. And again, Brian Martin was in the way. Here's Phil O'Donnell trying to work it onto the left foot. Blinker against Christie. This is dangerous for Motherwell. And a great save from Stephen Woods. The header from Burley. And the Motherwell goalkeeper was well positioned there. Reggie Blinker tried to go on the outside, then back onto the right foot, Craig Burley's header, he might feel he should have done better from that sort of range. Weir bumping into Stefan Mahe, wins the free kick this time. Coyne, Coyle, Falconer, all at the edge of the area for Christie's free kick. It's won by Willie Falconer. Owen Coyle, just too much on the Falconer header. Otherwise that would have been a real scoring chance for Coyle. Good control from Donnelly. And lays it off simply to Reggie Blinker. Now Henrik Larsson trying to find a way past Valakari. It's a good ball for Andy Thom. Donnelly can't quite get there. Lovely move by Celtic. All that was lacking was the finishing touch. Celtic players very aware of what each other was doing there. Lovely ball from Larsson, quickly played in by Thom, and so close for Donnelly. Greg Denham needing a couple of stitches to cut around the eye. Now Stefan Mahe. Reggie Blinker forced to come all the way back to collect. Tommy Boyd has all the room he wants in which to make some forward progress. Mahe for Blinker. Donnelly, Blinker again, Stefan Mahe, Henrik Larsson, and Celtic have the lead. Brian Martin got there but couldn't keep the ball out of the net, and Henrik Larsson on his 26th birthday has scored his third goal for Celtic. Nice exchange between Blinker and Donnelly. Stefan Mahe up in support, lovely cross, and a downward header from Henrik Larsson. It was a nicely built up move again, a quality ball in, and Brian Martin got in the way of it, but he couldn't keep it out. Foul given against MacKay. The infringement against Tommy Coyne. Brian Martin heads forward for the free kick. There's Willie Falconer. Didn't really get much contact to it at all. And away from Jonathan Gould. Celtic breaking out again. Here's Larsson against Valakari. And back from Denham to Woods. Nodded down by Owen Coyle, but not to a teammate. So it's back with Celtic again. O'Donnell finds Thom. Celtic looking slicker and slicker as the first half goes on. That return pass from Larsson was aimed for Hannah, but Stephen McMillan made his presence felt. Not too much happening for David Hannah at the moment. Eventually Craig Burley comes to collect. Thom, he can shoot from this sort of range, and all too late Motherwell realised that. Tried desperately to close him down, but the shot off target. Nice ball from Brian Martin to Coyne, but quickly into the tackle against Weir was Stefan Mahe. Good play from him. And now he's joining the attack. The pass from Blinker, a free header for Craig Burley, and Greg Denham got in the way. Good block by the youngster, although I'm sure Burley will feel he should have scored from that sort of position. Yet again, a lightning break by Celtic. Burley has to settle for a corner. Another quality ball in, and credit to Denham for his positioning here. Here's Donnelly, He's looked lively. Andy Thom, good stop. Stephen Woods did very well, quick hands, because that cutback was fired in by Andy Thom. Again, sparky play inside the box, good handling from Woods. Larsson looks up and sees Simon Donnelly in the middle. Goes beyond him. And Kevin Christie attempting to make the clearance. Unsuccessful. In from Reggie Blinker. Still not clear for Motherwell. Andy Thom knocks it down. There really is chaos in the heart of that Motherwell defence at the moment. Cushioned on the chest of Coyle. Nice turn too. Gets him away from David Hannah. Oh, just slightly overran it there. Tommy Boyd intercepted. MacKay. Good ball through the middle for Simon Donnelly, but he was flagged offside. And that's half-time. So Henrik Larsson's goal, a header from Stefan Mahe's expertly delivered cross, has given Celtic the edge at half-time. The edge on goals, because on performance they're far ahead of Motherwell and thoroughly justify their half-time lead. It's Celtic 1, Motherwell 0. Motherwell get the second half started. I'm sure there'll have been some sharp words for them from their manager Alec McLeish, because there has been barely a threat to Jonathan Gould's goal in the first half. Brian Martin looking for the Owen Coyle run. Craig Burley in control in the middle of the midfield, as has been the case right since kick-off. First time from Hannah, looking for Henrik Larsson. Holding the ball up well against the attentions of Martin. Clears at the second attempt. Now Falconer. Controlled the ball well, but the pass wasn't right for Weir. Jostling for possession. Burley and Falconer. Celtic's free kick taken quickly. Nice layoff from Larsson for Andy Thom. And a lovely 1-2. Good cross from Larsson. Chance for Phil O'Donnell. Here's Blinker. And Stefan Mahe. Tackled well by Martin. Craig Burley's shot. Not too far away. They were queuing up in that Motherwell box, but nobody could tuck it away. Build-up was lovely on the right-hand side. Stefan Mahe made his way into the box, and Martin's clearance only as far as Craig Burley. Slight miscue from Donnelly. Breaks though for Burley. First time from Andy Thom, and Henrik Larsson is onside. Great chance for Donnelly. Well blocked by Stephen Woods. Although you'd have put your money on Donnelly, making it 2 for Celtic. This was a great opportunity. Larsson kept himself onside, and Simon Donnelly could see the whites of Stephen Woods' eyes, but couldn't convert the chance. Just enough pace on the pass from Burley to find Hannah. David Hannah's continued the forward run. Larsson was waiting, cleared by Martin. Won again by Hannah. Phil O'Donnell battling for it too. Now Burley. Goes one way then the other. Andy Thom. Larsson comes, offers the return pass. Nice build-up, but Andy Thom needed to get a bit more over the shot. Set up by Larsson. The Falconer head flick. MacKay was climbing high for the clearing header, but Tommy Coyne was offside in any case. A decision he didn't rate. Two good head flicks, first from Larsson, then Blinker. Donnelly holds the ball well. Reggie Blinker and Larsson. Great chance. He bangs the post in annoyance. That could so easily have been his second. This was well held up by Donnelly, waiting for the timing of the run. Blinker made it. And that could so easily have gone in the net. Away from Hannah. Falconer under pressure from Craig Burley. Denham to Coyle, now McMillan. That was looking better for Motherwell, and Tommy Coyne almost then. Not the best of clearances from Gould. Celtic survive. Craig Burley looking for Blinker, but the offside flag was already up. Simon Donnelly may well have been the offender that time. Well, Celtic put themselves in big trouble here. Sliced off the boot of MacKay. That should have been an easy clearance for Gould, and made it look difficult. Burley was looking for the return from Donnelly. Simon Donnelly has it again. It was tackling back there from Willie Falconer. It didn't look to be an awful lot wrong with it, but free kick given. Larsson looking to get in behind the wall. Blinker's free kick. Now here's Hannah. Up was MacKay. That's well kicked in, and Hannah again. Denham couldn't get there. Donnelly too high. That was a great opportunity, another one for Celtic's second. The cross from Hannah going all the way through to Simon Donnelly. Really should have kept that down. It's well won by Phil O'Donnell. Larsson feeds Blinker. Early ball into the box. A chance there for Phil O'Donnell. Stephen Woods collects it. Looked difficult position from which to whip in a dangerous cross. It took a deflection, and O'Donnell almost in. Owen Coyle tried to get his toe to it, but Boyd was decisive. Denham, Coyle leaves it. Coyne tried to control it. Willie Falconer, good ball in, but well cut out. First time effort from Owen Coyle. Good attempt. 4 goals in this competition already, including a hat-trick against Morton. And he had a flash at it, and it was a good attempt and well saved by Gould. A look of incredulity on the face of Reggie Blinker. He obviously doesn't fancy coming off. Not many people do in this sort of position, but Blinker is off. And on comes Jackie McNamara for Celtic. 4 Scotland caps, but that doesn't mean you get a regular place in the Celtic side. Celtic go looking for a second goal. Flicked on by Larsson, but away from Valakari. O'Donnell, Burley, Thom. Valakari's tackle. Simon Donnelly. Burley strikes it. Sliced off the outside of his boot. And well away from Wood's goal. Build-up was good, the build-up was patient. The shot not the best. Simo Valakari is coming off for Motherwell, and Lee McCulloch is coming on. Hannah to McNamara. David Hannah again, overdoing it. Now to Owen Coyle. Second chance for Motherwell, this time with Falconer. And away from Mahe. Thom gives it to Larsson. Free kick given, just when it seemed as if Celtic had the advantage. Meanwhile, the linesman on that far side, Jim Dunn, has spotted something, and Kenny Clark has been notified. And a yellow card for Ian Ross. McNamara with a free kick. Willie Falconer clears. It's back with Jackie McNamara again. This time away more confidently and determinedly from Brian Martin. Here comes McNamara again. Larsson, Donnelly. Off target again. It's not been Simon Donnelly's night. Disappointed again that he hasn't added to his 5 goals this season. McNamara certainly has added something to Celtic's attacks. Nicely set up by Larsson, but leaning back, Donnelly. Shivute beaten by David Hannah. Given away by Henrik Larsson. It's getting a bit sloppy from Celtic. They've been in control for so much of this game. You get the feeling the concentration has lapsed for the moment. Mopped up by Craig Burley. Donnelly forward for Henrik Larsson. This now a real chance for the goal which could seal the tie for Celtic. Saved by Woods. Now this could be another chance, but Andy Thom wasn't expecting it. The Motherwell defence survives, and Celtic should really have had this tie killed off by now. They've had the chances, they've not been taken. Shivute fouled by Tom Boyd, and this could be interesting at the other end for Motherwell. This was a real chance for Henrik Larsson. The goalkeeper stood up well, but he really should have stuck this chance away. That's the end of the match for Andy Thom. He's trudging slowly towards the touchline. And on in his place comes Tosh McKinlay. Owen Coyle is over the free kick. Mickey Weir there too. Away from Larsson. In again from Owen Coyle. Out comes Jonathan Gould. Not totally commanding. Went through with one hand. Motherwell staying up in numbers. Here comes Gould again. Again he doesn't get confident hands to it. Away though from McKinlay. Craig Burley with the early ball forward for Henrik Larsson. Now Lee McCulloch. Lovely through ball. Tommy Coyne is onside. Great save by Gould. In a match of so few chances for Motherwell, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for Tommy Coyne. He's been putting these away for years. He did strike it well, and it's a good stop by Gould. to McNamara. That's well done. McNamara hits the ground, claims for a penalty. And Ian Ross is sent off. That's his second booking. So for grappling McNamara to the ground, Ian Ross, who hasn't been on too long, is now heading off. There have been frayed tempers between these two. Ross has been rattled and he's now red carded. Motherwell desperately want to get this upfield and quickly. And that's time up, and Celtic are in the semi-finals of the Coca-Cola Cup. Congratulations there between McCulloch and Win Jansen. And there is the match winner, a first-half header from Henrik Larsson from Stefan Mahe's cross, which went in off Brian Martin. That's the only goal of the game. Jonathan Gould called into action in the second half to save Motherwell's only real opportunity of the match when Tommy Coyne was through the middle, but saved well. And the Celtic fans look forward to featuring in the draw for the last four of the Coca-Cola Cup competition. Although having been in such a strong position, they'll be a trifle alarmed as how their team's performance fell away. Final score at Celtic Park, Celtic 1, Motherwell 0.
We played well, especially the first half. Second half we didn't play that good. We had a couple of chances to finish it off, but yeah, I had two myself. But I mean, yeah, if you don't do that, you give the guys the motivation to start again, to try to come back, because one goal is only one goal lead.
Was that the disappointing side of the game, that you didn't kill it off earlier on?
Yeah, I think so, because I mean, if you kill it off with if it's 2 or 3-0, I mean, then you can take it a little bit more easy. Then you don't have to go all the time. Now I have to go all the time because, yeah, if they come through once, they maybe gonna score.
How much do you feel scoring goals is your game, and how much is it creating them as well?
I think it's 50-50. I think that I can score goals, but I can also set the goals up. So I think it's yeah, 50-50.
Jonathan, you didn't have an awful lot to do tonight, but that was a really important second half save.
No, it seems to have been the way really since I've been here. I've maybe had one save to make in the game, and it's been quite important, and that's the way it turned out tonight.
How are you enjoying your spell with Celtic? I mean, are you settling in?
Yeah, thoroughly. I mean, I've played 7 games now, and touch wood, it's gone quite well, and I just want to keep that run going, and if the lads can keep the run going, there'll be a success at the club.
It wasn't as fluid a performance as we've been shown of late, but you know, you've got to give credit to Celtic. They were really up for it tonight. They were sharp, they were hungry, and they of course did that 50,000 crowd roaring them on, which is very helpful at times.
So for a long time you were chasing the game, and there wasn't really too much that you feel that Motherwell could have done about it?
No, but we said that weather the storm, and I thought we did first half. Second half, although Larsson ran clear, which I'd need to see in the telly again, he ran clear, and Woods did a good save, who had an excellent game tonight, Stevie Woods. But for that, I thought second half we started to pass it, and as I say, Celtic got edgy. They only had that 1 goal lead, and you know, we definitely tried to have a go at them second half. And
they needed a good save from Jonathan Gould to deny Tommy Coyne.
Yeah, he had a good save at Tommy's feet. Tommy's disappointed, you know, he's saying he should have scored, but you know, that's what Gould's there for. He's there to do his job, and he also did a snapshot save from Coyle. But other than that, you're right, we didn't create nearly enough chances.